If you are applying for a conferral of Australian citizenship application and not sure if you met the residence requirement, the residence requirement for a conferral of Australian citizenship application is based on the time you have lived in Australia and the time you have spent outside Australia. The residence calculator helps you estimate the number of days you have lived in Australia. Use the results from the residence calculator as a guide only. Go to Immigration Official website, immi.homeaffairs.gov.au. Search Residence Calculator. On the left-hand side, tick exact search term, then click Residence Calculator. Scroll down to the bottom and you can see the Residence Calculator. To use the Residence Calculator, you need to enter exact dates of your permanent residence, lawful residence, intended lodgement and travel in and out of Australia in the last 4 years. You need to know the date your permanent residency started. In most circumstances, if you are granted permanent visa while overseas, so the date of your permanent visa when you first entered Australia on a permanent visa. Lawful residence date. You need to know the date your lawful residence started, that is when you first started living in Australia on a valid visa. If you are unsure of the exact date your lawful residence started, an estimated date can be used, as long as you are confident that it was more than 4 years ago. For example, you might have arrived in Australia on 1st of June 2012, holding a temporary visa. Then on the 4th of September 2016, you have granted a permanent visa. So your lawful residence date is 1st of June 2012 and your permanent residence date is the 4th of September 2016. Intended lodgement date. Your intended lodgement date is the date you plan to lodge your application for Australian citizenship. Absences from Australia. You need to know the dates you travelled in and out of Australia in the last 4 years. To get the specific dates for your travel movements in and out of Australia, you can request your international movement records online. You can watch the video at the end on how to request travel movements. If you plan to travel before lodging your application, include those future dates as well. Select Add details to enter dates in and out of Australia. You must be entered correctly in order for the residence calculator to estimate your residence eligibility. Estimated dates can be used as a guide. After you entered the date, click Save Date. Click Add details to add more. After you have entered all the dates that you have travelled in and out of Australia, click Calculate. The next page it shows if you meet the residence requirement. Your residential eligibility has been calculated based on the information you have provided. The results from this residence calculator are a guide for your information only. Assessment of your residential eligibility will be based only on the data that immigration hold within their departmental system at lodgement of your application. There are numbers of reasons why you want to request travel records of your travel in and out of Australia. When applying for Australian citizenship conferral, applicants will need to provide details of all countries that the applicant has lived in or travelled outside Australia since the age of 18. If you do not have an exact date of your travel in and outside Australia, we created this video to guide you requesting your travel records or international movements records. Go to homeaffairs.gov.au website. On the right-hand side, click the search icon and type Requesting Travel Records. Do not submit a separate request for every passport you have held, even if you have passports issued by different countries. Department will provide Australian movement records, including old passports. Make sure you have an access of your email address, as the travel records will be sent to your email address. Write your full name exactly as shown on your current passport. If you have been known by any other names, tick yes, and write exactly what's on your old passport. For example, your old passport was on your single name before you got married, and now you are using your married name on your current passport. The date of name change is when did you started using that name. Then attach a copy of your birth certificate or marriage certificate. Make sure your document that you are going to attach is 3 megabytes, and file formats are PDF, or JPG or PNG. Your date of birth, your Australian mobile number, details of your current passport. Attach a copy of your current passport. The maximum file size of document to attach is 3 megabytes. You do not need to attach copies of your old passports. Date range you wish to request for travel records of your entries and exits from Australia. Select a reason why you are requesting this travel records or movement records. You do not need to submit a separate request for every passport, even if they are issued by different countries. Click Submit once you have completed all the required details, and you have attached the required documents. For watching.